Welcome, 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 welcome. Good morning, family. We're going to give a couple of minutes to populate all the networks. So glad I found my pick. So glad I found my pick. A power instrument. One Texas went out. The black signal should be coming up soon. There we go. Black signal is up. Let's see where we are as far as, okay, we up on Facebook. We up on stream.me. We're not up on Periscope yet. At least that's what it says. We just hit Periscope. And I'm about to check and see if we are on YouTube as of yet. Yeah, okay, we got 3 new messages. Come on now. Well, if I got 3 new messages, why you not showing it? This is what I'm saying about some of this technology. So goddamn smart, it's stupid. Oh, we up on YouTube right now as we speak. So family, I want to greet you and want to remind you that you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I want to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty. This is the Daily Toast, and this is a Heart of a Simple production. Strive, strive, strive to blow up your old paradigms. Grab your glass, grab your glass, grab your glass. You're going to kick it. Give it up. Come on. Take your piss and drink some water. Take your piss and drink some water. Give it in. Take your piss and drink some water. Drink your grass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, breathe, 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 drink. Now, crack your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass to further water. Keep on filling on your water. Just drink the water. Drink, 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 drink. I think I went up. Should we say, lift, pour, then drink. Move your body and drink some water. Come on, stretch a little bit. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Should we say, move, move, and drink. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Man, raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, live, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Raise your glass and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Every morning. Breathe, live, move, toast. Or should I say every most morning? Take your breath, come on. Lift your glass. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Come on, Hoot Sweet, while you're playing with me. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Drink your water. Drink your water. Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Move your body. Move your body. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Toast your ancestors. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Hold on, let me drink some more. Start your day, family. We can't take care of our ancestors if we not taking care of. You got to take care of yourself. Remember the 4 pillars of health. The 4 pillars of health. Breathing. Drinking quality water. Eating a culturally appropriate diet. Check out the African Heritage Diet. We might be able to get some in the house during the Kwanzaa celebration. Get you some, you know what I'm saying? Start adding some of those oils that our ancestors used. You know what I'm saying? That we came up with the process for extracting those oils. Start using some of those oils. Add some more vegetables to your dining. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of y'all ain't going to give up meat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not one to advocate that you necessarily do. But what I am saying is that you got to add some culturally appropriate dining to what you do, right? There's a certain way that we was designed to eat, and there's a certain way that we was designed to stay healthy and by that eating, right? And that contributes a large amount of it, right? Also help free your mind a little bit, right? Because you don't want to get caught up in the robot eating. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of robot eating. I'm guilty of it. You know, where we just automatically just putting stuff in. Remember, what is it? You are what you eat. So if you're eating bullshit, you become bullshit. If you're eating confusion, you become confusion. If you're eating fast food, you become fast at everything that you do, right? You eating junk food, you become junk. So mix it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You need a little junk here. You need a little, you know what I'm saying? You got to get it. Then the last one is that movement, family. Come on now. Do some of that yoga. Come on. Sister Roni, she got the yoga going on. We got the health dance going on. As a matter of fact, this Kaumba, we will be having the dance. We be having the workout again from 12 to 1. Come on out, adults. I know some of y'all want to get in shape and come and listen to some good music and get instructed on fitness, far as the dance, the hip hop dance, and then some of y'all want to go to the club and you can show off your little moves and look good and still help build up the culture. Come on now. We can't make it easy. We can't make it any easier for you. Also, this Kaumba, we will be having, guess what? You know what we're going to be having? Warrior training. That's right. That's right. I need egg cartons. I need egg cartons because I'm gonna teach the young people this week how to play Mancala, the ones that don't know how to play, because I want to prepare for having a Mancala tournament during Kwanzaa. Yep, I'm gonna put up $100. I'm gonna find it. I'm putting up $100 to the winner of the tournament. Adults and children could get in because once you learn it, you can get it. I got Gina practicing right now. I got Cleve practicing right now. I got the Warriors practicing right now. I got some of my nation builders practicing right now. We might even be able to get a couple of superintendents involved in the game. We might be able to get some of the elders involved with the game. And you come out and you can play a game that everybody can play and have an opportunity to win. Of course, you're going to have to play the underground rules because that's how it's going down with us, because that's ours, right? It's old school hip hop and R&B. Let's Work Out Family. That's Sister Navita. She organized it. It's from 12 to 1. So we will be in the house. And then the warrior trainers start from 2 to 6. Right, right, right. And all those, those family members, because like I said, family members from 1 to 2, that's grown folk. You know what I'm saying? Gye-Nyame Journey members, come on out. Let's discuss our next moves. We got to make some moves, right? The community is counting on us, right? We still got to get this newsletter. You know what I'm saying? We still got, come on now. Come on now. We got to get this newsletter. We got to talk about some steps, the next steps for the next election. Yeah, we got to think that far in advance. We got to talk about some of the responsibilities that some of us are going to take on. You know what I'm saying? It's so much, and it's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Got to carry it. You know what I'm saying? It's like the story of Atlas. I love myths, man. It's like the story of Atlas. You got the world on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? And it was seen as a punishment. But if you let it go, the whole world falls. Come on, man. Come on, woman. Come on. This world is heavy. It's a heavy burden. But we could do it if we do it together, right? Lifting together. So once again, family, I want to make sure that I let you know you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Media, and we are about to toast these ancestors. But before we do this, I have to finish this water. So let me find something that y'all can listen to while I play this. Here we go. Let's do this.
Minute by minute. Minute by minute.
Send shouts out to Sister Navita. She was one of the first ones to post up a picture of unity. Now, remember, every day the goal is to snap a picture of the principle of the day, right? In action. Because, like I said, we got to start looking for what we want. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you have been trained to see what you don't want all the damn time. Now, Brother Hatim is challenging you to start looking for what you want. We know all the stuff that we don't want out here, but I'm trying to tell you that every last one of our principles every day is active. And I'm challenging y'all to find it and take a picture of it and post it up. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to think about that. Now I'm sitting up here looking for some shit that I know that I posted. I was gonna share something from some artists, some local artists. Because I don't believe it's getting enough clicks, and I want to make sure that y'all know that Columbus definitely has some talent here. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to have to go. Well, let me go down a little bit farther. I'm gonna keep on looking. But family, like I said, it's that thing. It's this thing once again. And for those of you that are been on the journey for a while, y'all already know. It's called the reticular formation. the reticular formation, right? The reticular formation is a part of our brain that's designed to seek out what it is that we need to keep us focused. And all I'm saying is, family, take some time and challenge yourself. Listen to me. Challenge yourself and get out there and find what it is you're hunting for. If we say we want unity, then you need to be on a constant hunt for unity. Man, this thing is playing with me, but it's cool. I play games too. So, what I wanted to play was a sample from a new album. Well, I don't even know if it's an album. I don't have any details about it, but I can't wait for it to come out. For those that don't know, in Columbus we have uh, 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 a saxophone player who is one of, I mean, he's one of the best, and he walks around Columbus. And you've probably seen him, don't even know who he is, and if you don't, you need to find out who he is. And we also have uh, international. We got several international producers here in Columbus that a lot of people don't know about. So the one I'm talking about right now, particularly, is Storm 9000, and Storm keep teasing me by posting up these. Oh my God! I mean, it's like, let me find this, man. I could show you better than I could tell you. I don't know why it's some white girls on my goddamn timeline. I don't understand what's going on here. Uh, what's going on? You know. But I wanted to play this for you. If maybe it might just be something that pops up only on. Let me see. Emoja. I posted it up on Kaumba, so I'm trying to find it. And I really want y'all to hear this. I should have had it ready. I know I should have had it ready. But y'all know how life is. Y'all know how life is. So don't be mad at me. I'm living a life. I'm living my life like it's stolen. Living my life like it's stolen. You know what I'm saying? Or is it golden? You know. In America, you might as well live it like it's stolen and shit. You know. Motherfuckers be tripping and shit. So I think that might be something I only could play on well, anyway, I posted it up on Gye-Nyame Journey. It ain't showing up on my computer, so I apologize for that. And that's just the way it is. All right, so we're going to get to our toast. Let me check and see if there's any messages from me right now. All right. We got, yep, Brother Eddie, one of the best, Eddie Baird. If I didn't say his name, I apologize. But one of the best saxophone players in the world, I would dare say. Even though I'm not a musician. I'm telling you right now, him and Storm 9000 are putting together something right now. I don't know if it's just a song on a compilation that Storm is doing, but my goodness, if you did not, you need to get your phones out, look for it. It got a big number 9 on it for Storm 9000, and I posted it up on Kaumba at about 2 p.m. I remember because I was listening to it, and I said, man, I kept listening to it, and I said, man, I'm so mad that they're gonna put this little teaser out. The hell going on here? I want it all. So what y'all see me doing right now is I'm pulling out some of the the Justice League. Yeah, I hear you talking to me, baby. I'm about to talk to you too. And we're going to toast with this today. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Now, the ginger in this, oh my God. The ginger it'd be popping off, especially when it soaks. So, and this one been sitting for a couple of, this one been sitting. I'm just experimenting with letting it age in a different fashion. See how long it keep its sweetness and stuff. So these are, in a sense, experimental batches. But if anybody wants some, I got some for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's quality stuff. Quality. At Gye-Nyame Journey, we will not pass out any ambrosia before it's time. So now I'm starting to figure out that I need to let it sit just a little bit longer. I don't know how that's going to help. Matter of fact, I got to bottle some of this up so I see how that helps with the pressure. All right. Ooh. Once again, yes, Lord. All right. So first, calling on the Creator, by whatever name you choose to call the Creator, we lift up our glass in praise of this Creator, of our Creator, by whatever name you choose, whatever makes you comfortable. We lift it up and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list, and we do have some new participants on the list. We have a new participant on the list this morning. Sending shots out. So get ready. We lift up our glass to our ancestors. And here we go, the stars of the show. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Watch Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twigs, Watch Ellis Jr., Watch Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappet, John Falar, Martha Q. Pittman, Normal X, Pat Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Dale Pullian, the Luxter brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Ree Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Ree McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weatherby, the farmer, Agosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Cheryl Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankston, Mary Marshall, Philly Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, May Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Allen Ohio, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bena Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Thomas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Alice Murphy. And be safe. Shouts out to CeeLo. See you out there. She about to do her miles. Get it in. All right, let's go. We pull it open in the book. We have the Fridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Headley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Crentup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Danny Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kanika Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClellan, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleveland, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boyd Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Marco Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, June Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Singler, Mally Miller, Haji Hatch, Dan Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Ellington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raimi Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Saunders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshon Easley, Javon McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Borders, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Mazarine Cofer, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael and Shirley Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Ann Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, Delise Waters, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, and Jim Robinson. We lift up our glass. We lift up our glass to all of our ancestors. Great Ujima to you as well, Brother Kwame. We lift up our glass to all those ancestors. We move to the present moment. We salute this moment. We salute this moment because this moment is all we really have. This is all we really have. So get it.
What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. What? I'm sorry. Get kind of excited. One of the greatest acting scenes in Rocky history. There is no tomorrow, Rocky. There is no tomorrow. So today we are on Ujima. Ujima. Great Ujima to all of you. Today is the day of collective work and responsibility. Activate those reticular formations. Find where we're working collective. Find where your family is working collective. Find where your tribe is working collective. Take a picture of it. Post it on your timeline. Also share with Gye-Nyame Journey. You know what I'm saying? You can post it up on Gye-Nyame Journey's timeline, right? Put hashtag finding Ujima or hashtag, you know what I'm saying, principle of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just let us know. Let's start getting these pictures up because we got to start showing that our principles are active. right? There's nothing to kill, there's nothing to stop doubt better than facts. Better than, bring the receipts. I want to see the receipts for Ujima popping off in our community because I know it's there. Collective work and responsibility, you can't tell me it's not there, right? Some of y'all collectively getting these babies to school. You know what I'm saying? The baby's mama's car breaking down, and the sister or the cousin is getting the child to the school. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all is taking care of your parents. We doing a lot of collective work and responsibility. We just have to start showing that, right? And start having, and Gye-Nyame Journey is providing a platform where we could compete with all the other bullshit that brainwash people that don't know no better is putting up. So if we want those images out there, we got to start putting them out there. It's us. It's up to us. We could change the whole dynamics of the culture. We could change the whole dynamic of the culture. And speaking of that, I'm listening to a new book. I don't know how new it is, but I think it's the last book that Dick Gregory did. I'm listening to it right now, and Dick Gregory brought up a point about he brought up the point about Malcolm being killed in 65, and Malcolm being killed, King being killed in 68, and Fred Hampton being killed in 69. And one of the parallels he drew between them, he said that all of these individuals died as they were trying to reach out to other groups. It was cool as long as they kept the rhetoric within black folks. But according to what um, the elder or the ancestors said, he was saying that because they start reaching out to others, right, they became an international threat and had to be eliminated. Now I'm going to take it one step farther, because one of the things that all three of those individuals had was they had a cadre and a large following within our community. So they organized us first. See, there is no threat if there is no, like, for example, if I'm going around and I'm organizing with other people, but I don't really have a firm organization of my tribe with me. You know what I'm saying? Any one of those brothers, each one of those brothers had their own following of their people who believed and would die for what they say, that would take action on their words. And when they took that organization and they started looking for alliances, that's when they became dangerous. That's my belief. So family, like I said, black first. Black first. We got a lot of people trying to reach out and trying to make peace treaties and stuff like that with others before we get our forces organized. You know what I'm saying? That's backwards. That's hustling backwards. That's hustling backwards. You know what I'm saying? You're not bringing anything but your voice and your ideas to the table. You need to bring the most important resource to the table with you. Resource number one, human. Resource number two, people. All right? Human resources is number one. That's number one. See, a lot of us, we talk about getting the bag before we get the people. Come on, dog. What the fuck wrong with you? If you get the bag before you get the people going to try to take the bag from you. You got to get the people before the bag. And on top of that, I got to smash this whole bag mentality, because a lot of you motherfuckers, that you know what they call that? Mercenaries. A lot of us have become mercenaries within our own community. Mercenaries. You secure the bag. Get the bag, get the money. This is all motherfuckers talking about. Get the money, get money, and it's my, that's part of my generation's fault, because we fell for the brainwash and we started making sure that our kids, the whole object is to get money. No, it's to get people. It's like if you look into our history, the wealth was not in the gold, the wealth was in the people. And it has always been like that. And we start losing our way when we started thinking that the wealth and the power was in the money. The wealth and the power is in the people. The people forms the militaries. The people form the banks. The people form the credit unions. The people form the discoveries and finding discoveries that you can parlay into more money. The people created the money. Why do you think everybody after America's then went around fucking up everything? Why do you think everybody accept the dollar? Because it's the people behind the money. The military behind the money, which is made up of people. Come on now. So for those who don't speak the language, we are in Ujima, collective work and responsibility. The demonic principle of the day is righteousness. The M7 of the day is respect. The color is blue. The hermetic law is vibration. The male name for the day is Kwaku. Female name is Akua. I will be printing up some shirts, and I will be having some more shirts available real soon, as far as the Daily Toaster shirts, and I'm definitely gonna have some for Kwanzaa, because I'm still thinking. I think we might need to get a table. I'm thinking Gye-Nyame gonna have to get a table this year, as well as do some of the other fundraising as well. But all right, here we go. Emotional emancipation circles, African-centered cultural virtue and value system. Wolof. In Wolof today, we are looking at Yar, politeness and respect, particularly towards your elders, kind ethics, obedience and respect. Traditional Yoruba, attributes of good character, iluti, teachability. So you got a whole bunch of stuff that you can activate that reticular formation to go out and start seeking out. What you gonna do today? So we lift up our glass in this moment, in this eternal now. We lift up the glass because we recognize that if we don't get busy now, our children won't be able to get busy later. If we don't lay a foundation now, our children will have absolutely nothing to stand upon. If we don't get busy now, if we do survive to have our children and to raise our children, they will inherit dust. And I hope that make you feel bad, so that you get up off your ass and we get out here and start doing some real building. Shouts out to Miss Vanessa. I see you out there, right? Lifting up the glass to the moment, and we say Ashe. From there, we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity, because we toast them in advance. You know why? Because I know the Daily Toasters are out here getting busy. I know the Daily Toasters are out here planning. I know the Daily Toasters are out here planning to shake up the world. So I know that our children will definitely have a firm foundation to stand on, right? So we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. And I need you to understand, when I say our children, I'm not just talking about, when I say my children, I'm not just talking about the ones that y'all see. I'm talking about the ones that you don't see, that I'm reaching out to on a daily basis, because they're all ours until they totally just like disregard the culture. You know what I'm saying? Until they decide to walk away, they ours. Till they show that they don't want to have anything, they ours. You know what I'm saying? Till they, you know what I'm saying? When they get to that point where they feel they can make their decisions and they can move on, they ours, right? So we lift up the glass for those future generations, and we say Ashe. From their family, where do we go? We go and we toast all of our relations. We lift up the glass and we say Ashe, and then we do that most important of libations, that most important of toast. That's that selfish toast. Family, raise up the glass for yourself, because you can't serve your community if you empty. You can't serve the community if you don't have any means, if you don't have any resources. You can't serve the community if you're unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? So this toast is for you, right now. And we got this energy here. We've been calling this energy every day for 2 years. We're moving on 2 years now, right? We are in month 11. So we lift up the glass. And I say, family, this is for you. What do you need? Think it or say it out loud. It's on you. Right? Type it in. I don't care. Get it. Right? You say, I say. And we're going to talk about people, what people be asking for. Because some of y'all be asking for some outlandish shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Ask for something movement related. Ask for something people related. And the other stuff will come from that. Trust me. All right? We lift up our glass. Finally, I toast the most powerful, beautiful, and most inspiring individual being in the room. And you know what that is? That's you. You. I mean, that's the biggest secret. The most powerful being is you. Toast you. And I say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I'm about to sip on this apples, this lemon, lime, and ginger, and this Vanessa's drink of choice here, right? Shouts out to Sister Vanessa. Let's see. It's mature and nice. The honey is gone. Almost. Well, let's put it this. The honey is almost gone. It's changing. It's made its transformation. And you awful late this morning. The day just ran right past you. I said a shower, not a bath, man. Real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. All right, family. I want to thank everybody for stopping in now, as well as whenever some of y'all view, because I see our numbers are going up. Make sure you like and share. Let's go and build this movement up. You know what I'm saying? We need to go and discuss these folk tales and these proverbs. We need to be up toasting our ancestors, or whenever you get up, one of the first things you do is drink you some water and salute your ancestors. Right? Something very simple. Something very simple that could that literally could change your life. We have what we call in Gye-Nyame the 21-day challenge. You go to our Gumroad site and check it out, and just challenge yourself to get up for 21 days. Drink you a glass of water. Eat your culturally appropriate diet. Do just a little bit of movement, right? Do some breathing exercises. I even got some breathing exercises on there for you. I'm not playing. I'm not playing with this, right? I haven't been gathering all of this information just so that I could be sitting on it. I haven't done all the crazy shit that I done did just so that I could be sitting on this and be like, I know the secret. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. And Sister Vanessa said she enjoyed the folktale last night. For those that didn't catch it, it was a marvelous show. I want to thank everybody that participated on it. Hey, we're gonna keep on building. Cause like I said, heck no. Ain't no off day for me. I ain't never off. My enemy worked 24 hours a day to keep me down. I could at least do 2 hours a day to stay sharp. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go out here and talk to some of these young people. And you know what's crazy? Convincing people they black. I'm like, damn, I know. You know what I'm saying? They don't say I know. They say I'm black, but then they exhibit behaviors because we got to start calling out these behaviors. When did that shit be? Who sanctioned that shit to be black? I mean, sometimes our young people do some shit. You got that. When we start doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? You got to ask them because they don't know. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, family, I'm gonna bid you a fair due. I'm gonna say have a great day. Make your day as beautiful as you are, and powerful as you are, and inspiring as you are. Get out there and make your day. Can't nobody ruin your day because you already got the ancestors going out there kind of clearing the way for you. They don't move everything out the way. I want you to understand that, right? When we toasting or whether we praying or meditating or whatever, all the obstacles are not moved out your way. You know what I'm saying? The opportunities are opened up in your eyes so that you know how to navigate the situation. You know what I'm saying? Or you are given the ability, if you move, to step over them. All right? It ain't made easy. We don't come from that. We don't come from that type of spiritual tradition. The media sanctioned it. Fuck the media. We the media. See, and this the piece. This right here, we're the media. This is why I'm talking about the newsletter. This is why I'm talking about getting more people with shows. This is why I'm talking about getting our young people to start talking about anime. And when they get to a certain point, we're gonna give them a show. We got all these young people around us, and we're not getting them active in having or adding to networks. We got networks. This is a network. We are the media, and I didn't sanction some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And some of these parents, we got to start talking to these parents because some of these parents got to be checked about some of this shit they're allowing some of these kids to run around and do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't your child's fault. It's your fault. You know what I'm saying? For real. I mean, and we got to be honest with them. I can't blame a 14-year-old for acting like that. I got to blame I got to blame who he come from. You know what I'm saying? I understand you mad at the dad, but you chose that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I understand you mad at the mom, but you chose her. Y'all chose each other. At least for 10 minutes. Shit, in some cases, not even 10 minutes. Y'all chose each other. You know what I'm saying? So, and since y'all chose each other, y'all need to find a way to work it out so that we can have some healthy people growing up in our community. That's our responsibility. We're the media, and we got to be able to say shit like that. Because some of the shit that's happening, I'm trying to tell y'all, family, some of this shit is not black. Some of these behaviors are not black. We have accepted it. We have looked at it and turned a blind eye to it. But we need to be like, yo, that's not us. You know what I'm saying? That's my new thing. That's not us. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you know, one of the things I love about the mafia movies, right, is, you know, when I start hearing them say this thing of ours. You know what I'm saying? There was a certain pride about that because this our thing. You know what I'm saying? This culture shit, this our thing. That's, you know, hey, that, you know, as one of my little brothers rapped a long time ago, he say, I don't support weak shit. You can't lean on me. You know what I'm saying? I can't support that weak shit. Can't lean on me on that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we are our media. That's what I'm talking about. Last night we was talking about, you know, I try to throw my shots in there about politics. You know what I'm saying? We need to report on that shit. We got the experts. I mean, regardless of whether all of us get along in Columbus, we got some experts where people can actually look at shit. And then on top of this, I'm reading Elder the ancestors Dick Gregory's book, and you know he get heavy on the conspiracies and shit. And this is my challenge to some of my people, right, family? Listen, stop researching conspiracies and start making some. God damn it. I don't want to hear another goddamn word about a motherfucking Rothschild. What I want to hear about is how we are combating that shit and conspiring to put maybe one of our families or one of our tribes in that position. I don't want to hear about no more trilateral commissions and shit like that. Where's our conspiracy? This is the question that boggles my mind. I got niggas that will spend hours and hours and days and years and travel around the country and tell us how smart these motherfuckers are and how planned out this shit is. But we never, ever start to conspire on our own, creating something of our own that we can start working and bringing people into, so that 50 years from now, somebody could look back and say, they started that back then and blah, blah, blah. I heard, you know, and if you look at this connection of this group of people right here, when they came together, the world changed. I'm into building conspiracies. I'm not into tracking the motherfuckers down. I'm into preparing ourselves for the battles that are to come. Politically, we have a battlefield going on in the educational system right now. We have a battle going on the social front right now. We got the battle going on the economic front right now. And we're looking and we're identifying the enemy when we already know who the goddamn enemy is. Don't matter what they're doing behind closed doors. What matters is what we're doing behind closed doors to prepare for what they're doing. Because if we create the strategy properly and we look at what our ancestors have left us, if we don't do nothing but just grab neatly filler stuff and just focus on the 9 areas of life and make sure that we are inputting ideas and inputting actions in one of those 9 areas of life, we will be able to combat anything that comes to us. In war, you rarely know exactly how your enemy is coming. Your job is to be prepared for however they come. If they coming and they running, you got to be in shape to run with their ass. You know what I'm saying? If they in trenches and you got to be prepared to do that shit. If they got spies, you got to be prepared to flip them motherfuckers and send them motherfuckers back to get information or to kill them. That's war. War is unpredictable. I'm sorry. I need to go and get ready for the day. I'm just hot right now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some of these mornings I get amped up because I be seeing some of this shit that goes on around me, and I'm like, I got niggas in fantasies. I got conspiracy niggas. You know what I'm saying? I got individuals with all this mind power that they pour into useless shit. But won't buy pizza when I bring kids together. My fault. Can't buy pizza. So I can't really be mad. Can't buy pizza. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, when these dudes come at you with no skills, you need to send them somewhere. Go on get a white girl. You are no good to the people. I'm just saying, brothers, they come with no, you can't benefit us. Just go to the other side. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could be a spy or something. Slip me some information. I'm gonna finish my drink. Family, you have a great, marvelous, and fantastic day. This is Brother Hatim coming straight from the Black Cave, and I am out. All right, Spreaker, we out of here.